Thank you for joining me for this gentle yoga class. I'm Kristen, and my goal is to help you have a relaxing and healthy pregnancy journey. This class is for healthy pregnancies between 32 and 40 weeks. Please ask your healthcare provider if it's safe for you to do gentle yoga before you do these poses. As with all yoga poses, don't do it if it hurts or it's uncomfortable. Let's begin in a seated cross-legged position. Hold your hands over your belly, connecting with your baby and feeling your belly move in and out as you breathe. Focus on slowing your breath, making your exhales longer than your inhales. Keep this slow, relaxed breathing throughout your practice. If a thought or worry comes into your mind, acknowledge it and then let it float away. I hold some of these poses for a while, but you can hold them for as little or as long as you like. A blanket and yoga block aren't required, but they can help you stay more comfortable. Move to your hands and knees and line up your wrists with your shoulders and your knees with your hips. Hold your hand over your belly and feel your breaths lowering and lifting your belly. Now, tighten your belly muscles, also noting how this feels. Taking an inhale, curve your back into a U shape. Lift your face to the sky and bring your chest forward. On an exhale, slowly transition to arch your back and tuck your tailbone. You can take a moment to feel your tight belly muscles again while your back is arched and your tailbone is tucked. This pose can help relieve back pain, and it can also help baby engage in your pelvis as you approach your due date. Now, place your right foot near the top of your mat, pointing straight ahead, and place your left foot flat behind you. Bend your right knee and make sure that knee is directly above your ankle. Bend over your right leg and place your right arm on your right thigh. Inhale and lift your left arm up and over so you make a nice diagonal line from your left foot to your right fingertips. Look up if your neck is okay with that. This pose gives you a good stretch on your left side, and it leaves lots of space for your baby belly. It also helps you strengthen your core, and a strong core can be helpful during the pushing phase of birth. Now let's do the other side. Place your left foot near the top of your mat and point it straight ahead. Angle your right foot flat behind you for stability. Lean over your left thigh and rest your left arm against it. Inhale and lift your right arm up and over for a diagonal stretch from your right foot to your left fingertips. Make sure your left knee is directly over your left ankle. Hold this pose as little or as long as you find comfortable. For the next pose, grab a chair or other stable support. If you feel dizzy at any time in these poses, please stop and rest until you feel better. Stand with your feet wide apart and facing straight ahead. Don't let your feet angle out. Inhale, put your hands on your hips, and arch your upper back slightly so it feels like you're opening your heart to the sky. As you exhale, carefully lean forward and hold on to the chair near you for stability. You can stay just like this with your back flat, and you'll get all the benefits. Or if you're flexible and you have good balance, you can lean forward more and put your hands on the ground. But don't push yourself if you're not ready for that. Carefully come back up, using the chair for stability. Next, come to a seated position. If it helps you feel comfortable, place a folded blanket under your tailbone. Place your feet together and your knees wide apart. Inhale and open your heart to the sky. Holding on to your feet, lean forward with a straight back and continue to breathe slowly. You may not come forward very far, and that's okay. Keep your back straight and only go as far forward as you're comfortable. You can place a block or blanket under both your knees if you need extra support. This is another pose that's great for hip flexibility and preparing your hips for labor. You can grab your yoga block for the next pose. Lie down on your back with your feet pointing straight ahead and your knees directly over your ankles. As you inhale, slowly lift your pelvis up and tuck your shoulder blades under you. Feel your heart opening to the sky, and remember to practice slow breathing. This pose really works your hamstrings, so it's okay if you get tired and can't hold it for very long. Come down and rest. Now, inhale and slowly lift your pelvis again. Grab the yoga block and place it under your tailbone. If you don't have a block, that's okay. You can practice the pose without a block. The advantage of using a block is that you can rest on the block, and it might help relieve any discomfort in your tailbone. But if it bothers your tailbone, you can try moving the block under your buttocks instead, or remove it. This pose can relieve back pain and help engage baby in the pelvis as you approach your due date. Remove the block from under your tailbone and set it aside for a moment. Grab a blanket or pillow for your head. Lie on your left side and place the yoga block between your knees. This is the final resting pose in yoga, also called Shavasana. Normally, it's practiced on the back, but later in pregnancy, it's safest for you and baby if you do Shavasana on your left side. That's my production assistant video bombing me. Take as much time as you need resting in Shavasana. When you're ready, carefully sit up in a pose that's comfortable for you. And take 3 more inhales and exhales. From my heart to yours, thank you for practicing yoga with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to get notifications for future pregnancy yoga videos.